Hi, my name is Siren, and this is the Siren's Tarot, and I am here with your autumn readings. I have pulled tarot cards for 3 different piles, and I have picked 3 different crystals to go along with these piles to make it easier for you guys to pick whatever you feel drawn to. So for pile 1, we have a nice, beautiful aura quartz crystal. For pile 2, we have desert rose. And for pile 3, we have rose quartz. And as I go through each pile, I will be pulling oracle cards to help supplement the readings so you guys have a nice and thorough energy reading for what's to come for this fall. Welcome pile 1, and I am here with your reading. So to start off with, we have the Queen of Wands, the 5 of Swords, and the Wheel of Fortune. So this Queen of Wands energy, first of all, tells me that fall is going to be really empowering for you. It's going to really help you assert boundaries, make new friends, be a socialite, and it's going to help you achieve the goals that you want to achieve, right? And you're going to need to come into this Queen of Wands energy because throughout fall you're going to be challenged, right? You're going to be challenged in many different fronts, right? In the career place, with your friendships, even maybe your relationships. You're going to probably have a lot of tension, maybe some fights or arguments, some struggles, some obstacles to overcome. But you're going to overcome them with this Queen of Wands energy, right? Because you're really going to show everybody that you're not going to take anybody's bullshit. You're not going to let anybody push you over anymore. And you're really going to say, this is who I am, this is what I want, and this is what I'm going to do, and you're not going to stop me from doing that. And that's what a lot of this fall is going to be for you, or what it's going to be like. And it's going to be annoying, it's going to be frustrating at first, but it's really going to empower you and make you more resilient and better for the upcoming challenges later on in your life. And this Wheel of Fortune tells me this because it's karma, right? Part of this is karma, you overcoming obstacles, overcoming things that will align you to your highest path, right? And so we're going to pull a few oracle cards that kind of help supplement this reading and what it will be like. So we're going to see what messages we have from the Starseed Oracle. Ooh, a bunch of cards flew out, but the main one that came out is Star Ancestors. Hidden secrets, lost wisdom, look a little deeper. So this can also speak to maybe some ancestor work will be good for you during this fall of 2021, right? Looking into your ancestry, maybe that could be the key to understanding your karma or understanding a little bit of what your purpose is for this lifetime, right? And it can also just speak to maybe some secrets coming out. Maybe somebody's been hiding something from you, or you've been hiding something from somebody else. But either way, there's going to be some things revealed to you in fall that could quite shock you. Now I'm going to pull a couple of these. This is a candy oracle I have. We have the dreams. And we have gossip. So the dreams, I think, really pertains to this Queen of Wands, right? Like, you're really going to be chasing after your dreams. You're really going to not let anybody get in the way. In the past, maybe you were a little bit shy, maybe, or perhaps you were too afraid to rock the boat. But this fall, you're going to be like, nah, I'm done. I'm done being a pushover. I want what I want. These are my dreams, and I'm going to chase after them, and I'm going to achieve them. And I'm not going to let anything get in the way of that anymore. So that's a lot of what this energy is. And then the second card, gossip, right? I think this relates to our 5 of Swords card, right? Maybe there's going to be somebody that's jealous of you, jealous of your success, jealous of your growth, and that's where a lot of these arguments could come from with this 5 Swords energy, right? So be wary of maybe some of your friends, or be wary of gossiping about others, or others may be spreading rumors about you around this time, but that's because they're just jealous, and you shouldn't really let that affect you too much or get to you too much. Now for fall, I will pull a love card or a relationship card. See if there's anything going on in that field. Oh. Back to what you love. Reevaluate your desires. And I feel like there's one more that needs to come out. Love is all around you. So the first card is back to what you love. So if you're in separation with somebody right now, maybe that means that there could be a return of that relationship, right? Or you're reconnecting with a past relationship. Or it could be the universe asking you to reevaluate the type of relationships you're in, the type of friends that you have, right? Maybe you need to take a step back and be like, are these the type of people I really want to be around? Is this the type of guy or girl I really want to be with? And you may be reflecting upon that this fall, because then we have this other card too saying love is all around you. There's love everywhere all the time. Simply acknowledge this as truth. So I can even sense that maybe you seek love from the wrong type of people, from toxic people or detached people, right? But in reality, love is all around you, and the love that you're seeking from these toxic people, it isn't for you. And the best way to kind of detach yourself from those bad patterns and habits is to look around and be like, wow, there's so many people that love me and want to be with me, and you have family members and friends that support you, right? And you have a whole entire universe and spirit guides that are there, and they unconditionally love you, and they want to see you be happy, and they want to see you do good things with your life, right? So this autumn, fall 2021, may be a good time to kind of reevaluate your relationships, especially your romantic relationships and the type of people you're with. And then to kind of end off this pile reading, we are going to do an affirmation card for you guys. Ooh, that one came coming out. Ooh, 2 of them. So we have 2. First, we have hope is the conduit for miracles. And then I choose to learn through love. Anyways, this is all the messages I have for you, pile 1. I hope this resonates, and I hope you have a great day. Hi, welcome pile 2. I am here with your reading for fall of 2021. So to get started, we are going to look at the tarot cards I have pulled. And so the first card is Judgment, 8 of Swords, and the Page of Coins. So right off the bat, I'm sensing that this group will be soon going through some sort of spiritual awakening their third eye, connecting more to their higher selves. But then we have this 8 of Swords here, which can kind of speak to me that maybe there's a sort of toxic spirituality energy going on here. Like maybe you're over fixating on a single part of spirituality, such as the twin flame journey, right? And you're sort of entrapping yourself in your head with these ideas of spirituality. And I'm going to pull a few clarifiers actually for this, just to get a better idea. We have 9 of Cups, so that's what you want, right? You want all your wishes to come true. Like that's, maybe you're doing this for the wrong reasons, in the sense like your intentions for spirituality are for the wrong reasons, right? Because this is what you want. You want your dreams to come true. You want your wishes to come true, right? But in a sense, you're entrapping yourself, because that's not how this works, right? You need to come from a place of the heart, not really the ego, right? So you kind of need to look up and get a better idea of what intentions you're setting, what it is, what are you really trying to manifest for yourself. Because if it's just material wealth or finding your true love or true happiness, it's not going to just snap your fingers and that's what's going to happen. No, it takes time, it takes a lot of work, and it takes a lot of kind of giving back to your community and giving back to spirit to finally attain what you want. So I'm going to pull one more clarifier that I feel needs to come out. two, I guess. So we have the Four of Cups. Yes, reevaluating, right? Around during fall, especially maybe around October, November, right? You're going to kind of need to reevaluate your belief, your spirituality, and what it is you really want from life, right? Because you want this, but it's not happening, right? You have the spiritual awakening and you're like, okay, things are going to get better now. Everything I want is finally going to come, but then all this time is going to pass and you're still feeling trapped, you're still feeling unhappy, but it's because you need to find that happiness within yourself instead of expecting like maybe like your true love or wealth or your dream job to come through, right? You need to be happy with where you're at now before you can begin to manifest those things, right? And then we have the Three of Cups too, which can speak to friendship as well. And friendship, I feel, is going to be the biggest avenue to kind of finding that Nine of Cups energy that like this is what you want. And through your friendships, right, you can begin to find a sense of self-love, self-worth, happiness, right? So that's a lot of the energy, a lot of the lessons that may come through for you for fall of 2021. And once you kind of overcome this Eight of Swords energy, you'll start to begin to slowly manifest Nine of Cups energy, right? Your wishes will slowly begin to come true. Because here we have the Page of Coins. And the Page of Coins speaks a lot to new jobs, new financial opportunities, new beginnings, right? And the Page of Coins too also speaks to just being a hard worker, being a busy bee, right? So you're going to have a few fresh starts. You're going to be kind of a newbie at whatever it is this job could be, or maybe you get a promotion or whatever it is, right? But it's going to give you the opportunity to plant seeds for the type of future that you want, right? It's going to give you an opportunity to build upon to eventually achieve that Nine of Cups energy that you want. So I'm going to just put this right here, and I'm going to pull a few more cards. I'm going to pull from my Starseed Oracle and see what messages are coming through for that end. Okay, so we have the Great Severing. So yes, a lot of frustration. It may feel like fall of 2021, you may be feeling frustrated, a lot angry at the universe, maybe angry at people around you, right? Lots of conflict with those around you. Mars energy, anger, conflict, softening the love, and the whole point is to soften all this frustration, soften all this tense energy that you have with the Eight of Swords, right? And let me actually pull another card for you guys. Breath of Cosmos, my will to thy will. Yeah, so you're trying to control everything too much, right? And that's part of the reason maybe why you've been looking at spirituality, right? Is because you want control. You want control of what's going to happen with your life. You want control over your goals. And it's getting to a point where it's creating so much conflict that you're lashing out at those around you, or you will be. And you're just going to need to let go. You're going to need to let go, take a step back, take a few deep breaths, and just be like, okay, this is where I'm at. It's not where I want to be, but you know what I can do? I can take one step forward, and then I can take another step, and then keep on going. Here I'll pull a few candy oracles, see if there's anything else. Gossip. This card came out for pile 1. And we have seclusion. Yeah, exactly. This is what I'm talking about. Seclusion, taking a step back, right? Letting things play out as they're meant to instead of trying to micromanage everything. It's a big role. And then we have the gossip card here, right? Which can just speak to maybe with this tension, right? Maybe some of your tension is that you just get so frustrated that you lash out at your friends or the people that you love, right? And maybe it's because you say some rude things out of anger or out of frustration. You don't really mean them, but they kind of get around and they cause issues with your friendships or your romantic relationship or even with family members. And you're probably going to have to seclude yourself for a bit and then take a step back out and be like, hey, I'm sorry. You know, let yourself cool out and apologize and make it up to your friends maybe, because you're probably going to be lashing out quite a bit with this Eight of Swords energy. And now we will, speaking of relationships, we will pull relationship card for you guys. I feel like there should be a second one to come out with this. Okay, and there could be a romantic prospect, or you could already be in a relationship, Pile 2, or there could be somebody that's really trying to swoon you. They're trying to court you. They want to take you out on a date, right? And the universe, the message regarding love for fall 2021 is to take a chance on love. When we love, our lives are changed forever, right? So if you're kind of feeling closed off, especially with this Eight of Swords energy, the universe is asking you to take a pause, look at the world around you, or look at yourself and look at how you're behaving, or whatever it is that's going on, right? And to just take a chance, right? If you have somebody that's kind to you, wants to be a good influence in your life, and wants to make you happy, maybe you should take a chance on it and see where it goes, right? Because then this card also came out as well. Love makes the difference. Love helps heal past hurts and provides a sense of security and self-worth, right? And maybe with this judgment, right, you want to attain, like you're on this journey, right, because you want your true love, or you want your dream job, whatever it is, right? But maybe your problem is that you're chasing after what you think you want, but in reality what you need is to not only find loving and supportive relationships, but it's to love yourself as well, to take a look at your inner child, heal your inner child, maybe do some shadow work, and maybe that will change your perspective a lot as well for this fall. But anyways, I could go on and on about this, right? There's a lot of messages coming through for this group here, but I will pull you guys your affirmation cards, and I will end it there. Wow, this is flying everywhere. Okay, this is getting messy. There we go. So this is, I do whatever it takes to get closer to consciousness. And when I accept the love of the universe as my primary teacher, I will always be guided back to the light. Okay, Pile 2, those are the messages I have for you, and I hope you have a great day. Welcome, Pile 3, to your readings. And so, to start off with, I did pull an extra card when I was shuffling your cards earlier. And this just means that there's a little bit of an extra message for you guys. But anyways, let's dive right into the reading. We have Temperance. That was the first card to pop out. And Temperance can mean that maybe there could be an imbalance for you throughout September or even into October, right? Like the universe is saying there is a need for balance in your life and you are lacking it. Whether that's a lack of balance within yourself or a lack of balance within your physical self, like between work and your relationships, right? But by the end of this fall, this lack of balance will be settled out. And it will be settled out through change, right? And if you've been struggling maybe a little bit with your career, or you've felt a little stagnant with your career, things are really going to pick up and shift in the right direction for you in fall 2021, right? We have this Eight of Wands card right here paired with the World. It really speaks to your dreams finally coming to fruition, things coming full circle, and after a period of bad luck maybe, or just things not really going your way, things are finally going to break through for you, and it's going to be like a dam breaking open. All this water is just rushing through, right? And it's going to be pretty overwhelming at first, but you're going to learn how to handle it eventually. And then we have the Page of Wands, or Page of Cups, sorry, excuse me, right there. The Page of Cups can speak to a new creative endeavor, and how I'm reading this is that this Eight of Wands is going to be a breakthrough for you, and it's going to break open doors for you to have a chance to start a creative endeavor or project that you've always dreamed of starting. And this is also a message, too, to trust yourself, trust your intuition, right? As you continue along on this path of life, Your intuition will grow stronger, and you'll become more attuned to the flow of the universe. And as you do so, you'll be able to sense things that maybe others around you won't be able to. So by the end of this fall too, you'll have pretty sharp intuition, and if you feel called to do something, and even if it doesn't make sense, you should probably listen to that feeling. Right, so we're going to pull a few cards from the Starseed Oracle. Here we go. We have baby steps, action, follow your intuition before it makes sense. What we were just talking about, Page of Cups, following your intuition even if it doesn't make sense. Another message to back that up. Follow your intuition. That's going to be a big theme for you for fall of 2021. I feel like there's another card that needs to come out. There we go. And then karmic relationships. So we'll be pulling a full relationship cards in a little bit, right? But if you have a toxic relationship in your life, or a toxic person, or any toxic habits, these are really going to come to light this fall, and you're going to be kind of pull away from these negative relationships, right? Because those aren't meant to stay a part of your path. The point of a karmic relationship is to come together, to learn a lesson, and then to come apart. Or there are some cases where you can remain together healthily, but most of the time you come together, you learn a lesson, and then you break apart, so that way you can find somebody newer and better for you. So I'm going to pull a few of my Candy Oracle. That one just flew right out. Service. We have the Death card. So, service. I think this pairs a lot with the Eight of Wands right here, right? And this could also even relate to the career path you're on. Maybe you're work for the government or military, or you're a nurse or a doctor, or you're in some sort of career field where you're in service to others, and your job is to help others, or to uplift others, or to protect others. And if that's a job that you've wanted, or if it's a job you're in, I think this just speaks to the sort of energy you're in, or an energy that you will be moving into. Service. And then to add on, we have this Death card, right, which I think really relates to the world, Eight of Wands energy as well, because you're going to be going through this transformation, quick acting change. Things are finally going to start happening for you, right? But in order to do that, you may need to let go of a few things, such as karmic relationships, right? Or anybody else that doesn't really support you or your dreams or what you really want to do with your life. And the Death card too also speaks to acting with your intuition, right? Trusting yourself, trusting your instincts, right? You're becoming more sharp in a spiritual sense, right? Your intuition is becoming stronger, and to kind of further along and to align with your highest path, right? You're going to need to let go of things that no longer serve you. And yeah, it's just basically a path of learning to trust yourself. And so now we're going to pull a few of your relationship cards. Here we go. We have love is all around you. There is love everywhere all the time. Simply acknowledge this as truth. And then relationship patterns. It takes strength to recognize the need for change, which I believe this card pairs really well with karmic relationships, right? And we're going to talk about this first, and then we'll get into this, right? Relationship patterns, right? This speaks to toxic relationships, or maybe in your current relationship, or maybe you're in and out of relationships, but you're repeating the same pattern over and over, and it's taking a lot out of you, and it's draining you. And part of this fall is going to be learning to let go and to break away from those unhealthy patterns, because you know what? They don't serve you. They don't help you. They don't help you grow, and they don't help you align with their highest path, and they don't help you become the best person that you're meant to be. So a lot of this month, the big theme I feel like is letting go of karmic relationships, letting go of relationships that are not meant for you. And then here we have love is all around you, and that's the universe. I pulled this for the last pile too. The universe wants to remind you that you are loved. You are unconditionally loved, and you don't need to seek love from these karmic relationships, from these bad people that just hurt you, right? You have love all around you already. You have love from the universe. You have love from your spirit guides. You have love from your friends, family, right? You're not alone, and you don't need to link yourself with somebody toxic just because they say a few nice things, right? You're supported. You just need to look outside these karmic relationships to see that. So a lot of this autumn will be breaking away, right? Breaking away from the old and stepping into the new, stepping into your intuition, into new opportunities, into what you're meant to do with your life, stepping into your dreams, right? And we'll end this reading with a few affirmation cards to help you along. Sweet. So we have my vibes speak louder than my words. And then we have when I lean toward love, I am led. Anyways, I hope this message resonates with you, and I hope you guys all have a great day. Thank you for watching my reading.